Tonight's bold moves brought to you by Wingstop.
Drew Holiday getting the work in. It has been impressive to watch him get off to a very good start here, knocking it down from three. Drew Holiday is one of those guys, you know what he's going to do on the defensive end. When he's giving you that early offensive performance, it's going to be a long night for the other side.
10 points, made his first 4 shots from the floor. Year 14 for Holiday, third with Milwaukee.
And you do remember, there was so much made about what they gave up for Drew Holiday in that moment. They knew that they were giving it a lot. They targeted him, and he has over-delivered on their expectations.
You wonder, do they win the championship without him in 2021? They come back to beat Phoenix in that series without his performance, as Portis is called for the offensive foul.
With all due respect, did you say you wonder if they no, the answer is no. They do not win that without Drew Holiday. And look, they're the best team in the league this year, in my opinion. And you see, look, this is the bond. This is the group. When you have champions, and just Giannis, I love it when superstars are on the bench. When a superstar is not playing, I understand they got to get treatment, they got to get work. But if you have an opportunity, be on the bench and just talk to your teammates and support them.
Bam missing inside. He's 1 for 5 from the floor. 2-point lead for Milwaukee. 2 minutes remaining. Here's Holiday pulling the trigger and misfiring on the deep three. Butler has 9 points, 4 of 6. Thought about the triple with Portis backing off. Butler, not a great three-point shooter, but always better in the playoffs than he is in the regular season, and right on cue. His numbers, as many postseason games as he's been in, they're better in the bigger games.
Well, and that's what Jimmy Buck is. That's what you know him for. Like, your reputation is built in the postseason. That's when people find out who you are. And Jimmy Butler consistently plays better in the postseason, and that's why his reputation is what it is in this league.
He's got 12 points so far. Foul here, shooting the three by Connaughton. He had 35 in game 1. His career postseason average is 20 points per game. Connaughton picking up his first in the last 2 minutes on Milwaukee.
And we've already seen it. Chris Middleton got Bam in the air for 1 foul. And now Jimmy Butler again with that pump fake. You know this as a player. That Jimmy Butler pump fake is on the scouting report. You talk about it pregame. You talk about it in practice. And so to go for that pump fake, especially on a 3-point shot from Jimmy Butler, that is one of those ones that kind of sticks with you.
6-time All-Star, 5-time All-Defensive Player in his 4th year with Miami. Late first-round pick coming out of Marquette. You were in the league at the time. Did you ever think, when you played against Jimmy Butler, that he would become one of the top two-way players in the game?
Not in the first few years, but every year you would see someone get better. That's the amazing thing about this league. You can see he didn't play as much his rookie year, but second year, okay, then the next year you come back, and the next year, and it's like you watch guys go from averaging 8 to 10 to 15 to 17. That's when you're like, oh, this dude every single summer is putting in work, and then obviously you watch his competitiveness on the defensive end. Kyle Lowry's another guy. Kyle Lowry's a guy that, you know, he's a Hall of Famer. He's going to have a statue in Toronto. It didn't look like that the first 6 years of his career.
Out of bounds off Milwaukee. 5 turnovers by the Bucks. Yeah, there was some, remember when Kyle Lowry was young, that questioned his leadership, and then you think about what he did with the Raptors and what he brings to the table now here with Miami.
Yeah, the greatest Raptor, and we talked about Spoelstra. Spoelstra said it in our meeting. Look, he's a Hall of Famer. When he's coming off our bench and when he's helming that second unit, it's like having an extension of a coach on the floor.
Bam lost it, regathers. Miami on a 9-0 run right now. Here's Butler again, hits again. Butler's got 17 in the opening quarter. He's 3 for 3 from 3-point range. And 5 of 8 from the series from behind the arc. Holiday to answer, way off the mark. Adebayo tracks it down. Looking to push the pace here. Butler with the hot hand calling for it. drives and kicks. Martin a good look. Can't connect. Adebayo underneath to Butler. And they're going to wave it off and say a foul on the pass on Lopez. That is the second foul, though, in the last 2 minutes, so it'll be free throws here for Bam. First on Lopez.
And look, we talked about this. This is a great opportunity for the Miami Heat. They recognize that Giannis is out, and we were talking about it before the game. Is Giannis sitting out tonight because they believe that the Bucks believe that they can beat the Heat without him because they have done it? So for them, they're like, hey, maybe if we can get one more win, that allows him for more rest.
Join us in celebrating Earth Day by learning your carbon footprint in 2 minutes. Scan the QR code or visit nba.com/carbon and share your results using #NBAGreen. Butler to the bench for the final seconds of this first quarter. Victor Oladipo checking in, did not play in game one, but when Tyler Hero got injured, breaking his right hand at the end of the first half, Oladipo was called upon in game two, had 15 points in a losing cause. Second free throw good for Bam Adebayo. And Miami with its largest lead. Great close to this first quarter here by the Heat. 14 straight Miami points over the last 4.5 minutes. 8 seconds to go. Holiday gets past Oladipo. Into the lane. Good defense by Adebayo. Time for Miami with 3 seconds left. Bam gets it ahead, and Robinson could not get the shot off in time. But Miami with a terrific finish to the opening frame. They lead by 8 after 1.